Hey, it's Shane Candace from Grassroots Football Adventures.
Hi everyone. Yeah, we're just doing a quick post-match thing because we're going to be going to bed pretty much as soon as we get in, because I'm getting up early to take you to work, and then I've got to go and get Dad and then go to our workplace, so it's going to be an early start unfortunately tomorrow, but it's the downside of midweek games, but at least we've been fortunate enough to be able to go tonight. Yeah, it was I'll try to keep it short. I think I'll just describe one word: shit. And that's not like being critical of anyone in particular, it's just the performance was shit. And why, we don't know. Maybe it was from Saturday, because of, it's great to we've gone to the next round of the FA Trophy and we've got the FA Cup game Saturday, that's brilliant, but the downside can be to it is obviously you've got a fixture pile up and then players get, maybe, I don't want to say tired, but they pick up knocks and then you've got less days to recover, so sometimes that can be a factor in it. So sometimes you can't always, be at your best, or you are going to have bad performances sometimes. But obviously we lost 1-0 to Bury. Bury were quite fair play. Bury, they had a squad and a set piece. They used it to advantage. I wouldn't say Bury were brilliant. They were maybe marginally better than us. I think they had, on the balance of play, they probably just edged it to win. We didn't deserve anything really. I was thinking before, did we maybe deserve a draw? I was like, no, we didn't. We were shocking first half especially. We made a change at half time. Sean Miller come off. I don't know if because obviously he only had like 30 minutes on Saturday, maybe it's his match fitness, and Oscar Rosenblatt, that loanee from Chester, come on. But we really needed to have a second striker on, and we had Ryan Brook on the bench so about 72, 73 minutes, and I was looking at the bench thinking, Brad, come on, put him on, because Scott McCaw, that obviously was playing after Saturday. I know he's feeling his hamstring. Scott McCaw looked like he was just like he had no support, or he was up front on his own and he was just isolated. And I think, obviously I'm not the manager, Brad, it's easy to say that, but I was wondering if maybe they should have started Scott and Brookie. Maybe Brookie couldn't manage 90 minutes, maybe obviously if your manager has a plan and that, it doesn't always come off, and it just happens sometimes, because people can't always get it right all the time. But yeah, he didn't get any service. Scott, obviously he chased down everything, that he was just very isolated, and yeah, it wasn't a good performance. And I think, I don't like to be too critical because it's the first defeat we've had. It's much better than last year, but if I had to put any slight criticisms, is the subs in the second half are made too late. Like, it might not make much or any difference if they'd been made 10 minutes earlier, but I was thinking they should have been made around the 55, 60 minute mark instead of like 70, 75. Even Eden come on at the end with 10 minutes to go, and that was a bit too late. He did a few things, but I thought, when you've got 10 minutes, what can you do in 10 minutes? So yeah, I was surprised really that they left it that late to make them two changes late on, considering we obviously needed a goal to be able to get anything out of the game, which we obviously didn't get. But yeah, it was. I think overall it wasn't a good game. Like Bury will toss, so of course I'll take the win. I don't care. They've got the 3 points. They've got the clean sheet. Again, we had a few corners, didn't we? I know we conceded a few corners.
Just a few corners.
We didn't concede from a corner. We conceded from a free kick, and that came from a stupid mistake from, I can't remember who it was, but it was that. And then for our players to edge it. Obviously, you don't want to get into the ref. They were all shockingly bad, but putting the ref aside, he...
Shyster.
Yeah, he just did not deserve anything out of the game, I don't think. If I'm being brutally honest, and I'll always be brutally honest, I won't sugarcoat it and go, oh, we lost because of this, that, the other, we were not good enough, and alright, it happens sometimes. I'm not going to be overreacting because it's the first defeat we've had, but it's a good job we've got the game Saturday, and it's It happens sometimes when you've got so many games in a short space of time when you're in these competitions. So yeah, it was disappointing for us going on the coast. We enjoyed it there. The trip up there was great, and great seeing the ground and that. But it's just
Disappointing.
It's always ends up being flat when you go there and you kind of brought hope, and you obviously don't know what's going to happen. It's football. It can be great. It can be crap. It can be okay, but.
I think me and Marley were more disappointed in the ref.
Oh God! I mean, it just felt like, I know it's hard sometimes from the stands when everyone goes, oh, it's easy, but it honestly, in real time, it seemed like when we were challenging for the ball, they fell over, and he was blowing for a foul every single time. A couple of times on the edge of the box where it looked like we were just stronger in the ball, and they just fell over. We didn't touch him, and he blows to foul them, and that could have been key moments. We could have been in to score, wouldn't have deserved it, but it just sometimes like that. It makes you wonder. But yeah, I probably didn't deserve anything. I'm glad we got Saturday, and yeah, it's it's one defeat, but we've still had a good start to the season. I just hope. The only thing is, when you have your defeat, you don't want to dwell on it, and you don't want the players to mentally get affected by it. I'd rather just say, well, don't worry about it. It's one defeat, it's disappointing. But yeah, right, we're going to wrap it up now. We're about to go in, so we'll see you on Saturday early on for Pickering away on the coach.
All right, see you next Saturday. Grassroots Football Adventures.
Yeah, subscribe. See you Saturday.
All right, bye.